I've been to the new Asda. Oh, it's really nicely laid out. Our Mark took me last Saturday in his new car. Well, it's not brand new, but it's new to him. It's ever so smooth, you can hardly hear it going. He's saved up. But I wanted us to put something towards it, but Donald done told with that. Says they have no appreciation of money. Says they have to fend for themselves in this life. Says they grew up lazy. Says I spoil him anyway. He's just tight, really. He's just... Anyway, don't ask me what it is, because I'm hopeless with cars. It's blue and it's got a boot. I'd asked him a few times to take me, because it's hard to get to on the bus, and they've got bumper bags of cat litter on offer. And you have to get the number 1 that goes right round the ring road, past Reginald Terrace, where we used to live when we first got married. Oh, they've got a very nice cheese counter. They have cheeses I've never even heard of. I had no idea there were so many cheeses. And the girls behind the counter, they wear these funny little hats like a trilby with a net at the back. I think they're supposed to keep the hair off their faces, but they just plonk them on top of their heads. One girl had her hair hung all over her face. They'd be better off with a ponytail or a nice plait. I mean, anyway, if you ask them, they give you a little bit to try. I had some of the stuff with the blue running through it. Donald said that's where the maggots have crawled through. I only had a little bit. I think it's an acquired taste, really. I have to be careful with cheese, though, because I tend to put a bit of weight on with it. I never used to have a problem. No, I was a size 12 till I was 43, except when I had our Mark. But 6 months later, I was back in my size 12s. I know plenty of women who've had to have a whole new wardrobe. Our Margaret, my sister, she was a size 16 years after she had Graham. Mind you, that's our Margaret all over. Any excuse for a new frock, she's always got what she wanted. And then she had to go into hospital and have it all taken away. She went dead thin. She had to have another all new wardrobe. It's a good job she wasn't married to our Donald, that's all I can say. Mind you, I think that was when it all started. When she got her figure back, she upped and left Eric, that was her husband, ran off with the Rington's tea man and took little Graham with her. He was only 6, bless him. I blame that for him starting to stammer. He's had speech therapy and everything. It's awful. You want to finish his sentences off for him. I have to bite my tongue. Mind you, I never took to Eric. He had squiffy eyes. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but you were never quite sure if he were talking to you or the person stood next to you. It was very confusing. Still, he was good to our Margaret. I mean, he'd no need to marry her. There was a bit of a kerfuffle at the time. But when Graham was born, it was clear he was Eric's. Well, they got the same squint. When I look at them both together, I send myself all dizzy. It's a shame, really. Well, she's on her 4th now. Husband, that is. Well, he's not her husband. They're shacking up together. His name's Mal and he's 37. Now, I'm not saying anything, but she's telling everyone she's 48. I say, no, Margaret, I think you're getting a bit confused there, love. That's the year you were born. Oh, she doesn't like it, but I think she needs telling. Tell you what, though, you never guess what he got her for her 50th birthday. A balloon ride. Oh, my God. We're all there. the whole family in a field in Kettlewell. Off she went like the girl in the Nimble advert, screaming and clinging on to Mal for dear life. I said to Donald, now that's romantic. But he thought it were a waste of money. He said, what have they got at the end of it then? I said, oh, it's an experience, Donald. They're making the memories. Oh, but he don't understand. You should have seen her climbing into that basket. She was showing all her stocking tops, but she didn't care. She was the first to have seamless stockings, you know. I said to her, Margaret, you look like you've got nothing on your legs. She said to me, Betty, life's complicated enough without having to worry about straight seams. I thought, yes, Margaret, some of us make our own complications, but I didn't say it. She spends a fortune on herself. She's either had it or she's off out to get it. You should see her. 37. She's asking for trouble.